Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Juliet. So in today's video I will be showing you how to draft this notched collar crop top. So here I am marking the bust measurement I'm working with divided by 4 plus extra 3 inches. So bust 32 divided by 4, that is 8 plus 3 inches, making it 11. So I'm marking 11 inches all the way down. Using my ruler, I'm going to connect into a straight line, and then I will mark the length I am working with, which is 20 inches. So the actual length is 16, but I added extra. We're going to be having an elastic on the down part, so we'll be making a casing, a 2 inches casing or thereabouts. So for now, we're marking 20 inches for the length of the top. So next, I'm going to be labeling this part the center back. So from there, I'm going to be marking the shoulder measurement I'm working with. So I'm working with shoulder measurements of 14 divided by 2. That is 7. I added extra 1 inch to that, making it 8 inches. So I also marked armhole of 8.5 inches. Using my ruler now, I'm going to connect all of the points together like so. So using my armhole curve, I'm curving out the armhole, as you can see. Then back to this line here, I am marking 3 inches inwards, and then on the armhole line I came down by ½ inch, and then I connected the 2 points together in a slant like so. Next, I'm marking the back neckline, which is going to be 3 inches wide, and then for the depth I marked 1 inch, although I will use ½ inch next time. I feel like even the 1 inch was way too much. So I used 1 inch, and then I made a curve, as you can see. So next I'm going to be cutting. I don't know if I mentioned before, but we have been drafting the back piece. So I'm cutting out the neckline, and then the shoulder slant, and finally the armhole. There will be no shaping of the sides because so this is it for the back piece. We are not going to be shaping the sides at all. As you saw on the thumbnail, the dress has an elastic on the down part and it's actually very free. So here we are going to be drafting the front, but first of all I left some inches on the top of the paper and then from the side. So I came in by 4 inches and then I came down by 5 inches. You should come down by about 6 inches. I was just working with the size of my paper. So from the front I came in by 4 inches, and then from the top I came down by 5 inches. You should have way more than that so you don't run out of space. It's better to have excess than have too little. So after marking these lines, I'm going to place the back piece on it like so. So that is the center back on the center front, and then the length, the top part also has the excess, as you can see. So next I'm going to trace out this entire shape except the neckline. So I'm going tracing out exactly the same, the armhole, the shoulder slant. So after tracing everything out, we're going to keep the back piece aside for now, And then next off, I am marking 11 inches, which is where the breaking point is going to be. So this 11 inches is about 1 inch below the bust point. So I didn't want it to open. As you can see in the picture, it's not so open, so I just came down by 1 inch from the bust point. And then from that 11 inches, which is the break point, I am marking 1.5 inches all the way down, which is going to serve as the button placket. So using my marker, I'm connecting the lines like so. So next I'm marking the front neckline, which is going to be 3 inches wide, just like the back, and then 3 inches deep. So I'm connecting the points together, and I will also make a curve like so. So next, from that break point to the neckline, I'm going to connect with a slant like so. Then I will extend it up a little bit for now. Next, I'm going to measure around this back neckline all the way around like so, and I got about 3.75. That is what I'm going to mark on that line, exactly 3.75. I'm going to mark 3.75, and then from that point I will come out by ½ inch. So I marked ½ inch outwards, and then I'll connect back to the shoulder point like so. So from that ½ inch we came out by, I'm going to mark the width of the collar, which I used 3.5 inches. So you see why I said you should leave at least 6 inches at the top, so you don't run out of space like me. But it was still good. It was still up to 3.5 inches that I wanted. But in the case of next time, I will use 4 inches or even 4.5 for the width of my collar. And then from this neckline, I'm going to come out by 4 inches. I'm using all the 4 inches I left there. So from that point, I will connect back to the break point like so. And then I'll also extend this line out like so. So from that midpoint, from that center point there, I'm going to mark 1 inch outside, and then from that 1 inch I will mark in a slant. I will mark 1.5 inches out in a slant, making sure I have at least 1.25 space between the line on the down and then the line, and then to the 1.5 inches point up. So next I'm going to connect from that point to the top of the collar. So I used my curved ruler, but in case of next time, I will just connect the line straight. So that is it for the front. Next we are going to cut out this shape. Please note that I connected the width of the collar, that is the 3.5 inches I marked there, in a slant. It was not connected straight. So when connecting that, you angle your ruler outwards a bit and not make it straight. So here I'm trying to see how it's going to look like, and I am okay with it. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out the collar. So this is the collar piece, this is the front piece, and then the back piece. So next I'm going to place this on my fabric and cut, but that will be in the next video. Please give this video a like if you learned anything from it. Leave a comment below and also subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you in my next video.